Good afternoon, fellow punchers. Mickey D back with you here on Thursday, just gone 1 o'clock. The song I felt like singing today was the Bewitched single from years back, Blame It on the Weatherman. He got it wrong yesterday about his rain coming in Hamilton, and he has got it wrong again today. It was supposed to be good to firm ground in Sandown this evening, and as he has gone good to soft in places, which is not a good sign for our horse in the first race. I picked all of them horses on that the going was going to be good to firm. So I shouldn't have looked at it yesterday, and I probably should have looked at it the day before. But anyway, not much we can do about it now anyway when we have our money put on. It was a long drive from Hamilton to Sandown. With an early start, 7 hour drive. We had to take a break, the legal break after 4.5 hours. So I got my breakfast, or my mixed grill from Craig, and Rob the old mongoose was very busy with the mixed grills and the breakfast today. So we got on the M74 and we got on to the M6 and we arrived in Esher not too long ago. So we're ready now to rest for an hour and then have a couple of pints and we'll get racing. But a few pints last night in the Butterburn pub in Hamilton, and there was a great big Cade Mille Falcha sign in the window. So that's why we went in. It was good marketing on their behalf. Roy Harris had a nice double up yesterday. His pockets were bulging. He's looking forward to the Cork song. I have a fair idea what it will be. I think you know too. Haydock Mike fancies Farassi Lane in Sandown this evening. He said it has good course for him. John Nicholl was on for the first time and he bought a long-term ticket, so that's good to see. John, you're very welcome. Thomas Balfe likes Search for a Song later this evening. That's running in Longchamp at 7:45, and we're back to the last time when the ground didn't suit in York. So with more cut in the ground over in Paris, it might be suitable this evening. It was a 3-1 shot yesterday evening. I forgot to check today. Johnny Murchison's over one as well. Radeberg, the Irish Lincoln winner. So that could be an interesting bet to have as well. Richard Grant was purring like a cat as he boarded, and he was humming the Rose of Moon coin. Hint, hint. Patrick Hickey was busking in the car park. He was trying to make a few quid for the Munster final on in a couple of weeks. So we're ready for Esher tonight, ready for Sandown. So hope we do all right. I looked for hours yesterday morning and for hours last night, and I thought it's terrible, dire straight stuff tomorrow to try and get a bet. But I came up with a couple of... the big Hunters Chase meeting is on in Stratford, the annual yearly event. And David Christie from Anna sends over Vaucelet to second to Billoway in Punchestown. And the only mistake it made sort of was at the last. But he's a reliable, sound front-running jumper. He's only a 7-year-old. And I'd imagine he wasn't sent over for the Stratford Air. So I've no prices on that. I'd imagine it'd be 6-4 favourite. But I'll put it up in the description later on in the evening. It's just gone 1 o'clock now, but I have to put this up before I go. And then in the 4:15 at Chepstow tomorrow, number 1, Ajero for Kim Bailey. It's a 7-year-old. Now, it's rated 140 over hurls when it was running in a Grade 1 in Aintree last April. And 2 runs on the flat, both seconds. The first one was over the course, and it ran on well when it was given £19 to a 3-year-old. It has to give at least a stone away again tomorrow, but to second again the last day in Sandown in a good enough race to a money on shot. So with the couple of runs under its belt, it's match fit, and the other ones, 3-year-olds, are having their first run of the season. So again, I've no prices on that, but it ran pretty well in Chepstow, the middle of the track, and its first run, and I thought that should have a squeak tomorrow as well. And in the 4 o'clock at Carlisle, there's a 2 miles 1 furlong, another number 1 horse, Call My Bluff. It's a 5-year-old gelding out of Make Believe. It was one of 5 for 15 in its lifetime, like, so it's fairly consistent. And last time it was third in the Chester plate. Now it was pulled out a few times from after being declared to run with good to firm ground. So that's an iffy. If it runs, it'll mean that they're safe, or that the ground is safe for the horse. So that's the proviso I'll put in. If it runs, it'll be probably deemed good enough to, safe enough. Again, it could be pulled out. I don't know. It's the same here. It's raining 1 hour and it's fine the next minute and whatever. So there's the three. We might do a Trixie, a €2 Trixie with a €2 treble with them as well. So let's have. I'll put it up in the description lately when I see the prices. How strong I fancy them, or what should we do? But they're the three in question anyway. Anyway, that's it. It's not great stuff either tomorrow for Saturday. It's awful all over the place. All the good horses you see on the flat now are staying in their barns for Ascot, and the national hunt season is finished. So we're at a loose end sort of to get good stuff anyway. We had a winner yesterday. I forgot that. What do you call Alpine Sierra, without like a scalded cat. He thought the race was 5 or 6 furlongs instead of a mile, but he got the job done anyway. He was 3-1 the night before. He went off stronger of favourite. I forget what was the SP. But the other one, if I knew that it wouldn't rain, I had planned to do a double, 2 points win, 2 points win, a 1 point double. And then when I looked at it, I said it should only affect one of them. So I shouldn't have done I don't know. But anyway, the damage is done. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Good luck.